Today we're gonna do a simple experiment, small experiment that's gonna involve basically creating a compound using heat. But as in usual experiments, we always need ingredients. In this case, we're gonna need sulfur powder, iron filling. Obviously, we're gonna need something to mix it in, test tubes. We're gonna need a test tube handler because I'm gonna burn if I touch the flame. We're gonna need funnel because I don't know how I'm gonna pour that in, but yeah. We're gonna need also a spatula. Okay, I know this might look a bit weird, but yeah, it's a scientific special. We're gonna need tongs, but you guys will see why we need this later. We're gonna need a Bunsen burner, obviously because we're using heat, so we need a source of heat. We're gonna need a mortar and pestle. Oh, that's just a smart name for it. You can just call it in the cracker. Just do like that. We're also gonna need a very dangerous thing, hydrochloric acid. But that comes to the later part. We're gonna build it up till we use it, and we're gonna need. That's a bit of an increment, but a drop because hydrochloric acid is very dangerous to handle. Okay, so let's start with step 1 of our experiment. First, we're going to need our ingredients, obviously, and we're going to need something to mix our ingredients. So we're going to use our mortar and pestle, or just a crushing thingamajig. Then we're going to need to mix our two mixtures. So we're going to have iron filling and our sulfur powder. So we don't want to do anything too extravagant. We're not going to try to build a bomb or something. So we're just going to use a little bit with our special spatula. Let's say around 2 scoops of each. 1, 2. Trust me, it looks little, but the results are big. As in science, small things can always lead to big stuff. We need 2 scoops from our iron fillings. Just like that. Now we're gonna mix it a bit. Next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna transfer it over to our test tube. It's gonna help put the test tube in. Okay, now we're gonna move on to step 2, which is basically gonna be heating up the mixture. For that, I'm going to need protection from ice, because sometimes science, small stuff can be very dangerous. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes. So essentially, what we're gonna do now is we're just gonna do something simple. We're gonna light up our flame here. Just gonna simply light it, just like that. Okay, now we're gonna take our mixture, right, and we're gonna grab it with our science. Essentially, this is where the important part comes in, because now we're gonna have to be a bit careful when we heat it up. And then once it turns red, it means that the iron has melted and it's mixed with the sulfur. Okay guys, so after the mixture is heated up together, we're gonna have to allow it to cool. We're gonna allow it to cool. Time has, but we are in the camera ready to cool. Then, in order to get access to this mixture, right, it's funny because when it melted, it actually melted to the glass. And to get it out, we actually need to break the test tube. And for safety purposes, you need to have something that's not going to allow the glass to cut through your glove, right? For example, in this case we have 2 filter papers. There's a nicely drop the test tube here. You do 2 things, and you're just gonna nicely cover it. Okay guys, now our test tube is broken and we have access to our iron sulfide now, which is a compound. It looks a bit different from the 2, as you can see it's mixed together and it's black. But now, as it is on its own, it's a bit concentrated. Now we're gonna have to break it up a bit. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna nicely move this out of the way. Be very careful because the glass can cut the gloves. We're gonna move this on with the mortar. Our special crushing thingamajig. Okay, now with our iron sulfide mixture all grinded up, we're gonna move it to a test tube to test if it is truly iron sulfide, right? So in a way, we're gonna grab our tube, and again, our special fun. We're gonna pour it from our mixing bowl. It sometimes you gotta mix stuff together in order to get the better outcome. And as control measures, we're gonna have a little bit of iron. Sorry guys, I don't want to through that. We're gonna have a little bit of iron. Our second control is gonna be our sulfur, which you're gonna add just a little bit of, so it doesn't get stuck. Just like that. Close it up and move it to the side. And this is where our experiment is going to be done to test. In order to test if this is iron sulfide, we're going to add hydrochloric acid to it. And if my knowledge is correct, the hydrochloric acid is not going to react with the sulfur. So it's just going to stand there. On the other end of the iron is going to produce hydrogen gas. But we're not using hydrogen gas now. And with the iron sulfide mixture, it's going to produce sort of a very unpleasant smell. Like now we're going to add our hydrochloric acid to each of the test tubes. So I'm going to add it to the sulfur. So, as you can see, nothing happens. Sulfur just sits there, nicely comfortable with the lactic acid. But now we're going to add it to our iron filling, which, as you can see, it's reacting. And as it reacts, it's going to form hydrogen gas. But you can't see it from now because you can't see gas. But it's truly what slowly it's reacting. And now we're going to add it to our focus point of the experiment, to our iron sulfur. And see it reacts vigorously with it. Almost looks like the gas is trying to almost escape. Although I wouldn't recommend smelling it because it's just a very, very bad smell. Like literally I can smell it now and it's bad. But still. And this smell is hydrogen sulfide. Okay guys, after the reactions, we can clearly see that each reacted differently. And as you can see, as stated earlier, the sulfur did not react at all. The iron has got a gray sort of color as it produced hydrogen gas, and as you can see, it reacted vigorously. It's still the same color, but as you can see, it did react because it did rise. The smell is still very, very bad, I'm not gonna lie. That's why, if you're gonna try to this experiment, please, it's bad. Please do it in a very well ventilated room or in a gas chamber. So that, and always wear a mask, please, because as I'm standing here, the smell is unbearable. And thank you for watching this video, and I'm actually very happy you guys volunteered to suffer this reaction for your pleasure. Thank you, and till next time.